It's Neek Netaru, and I'm out here enjoying the sunset as always. I've been out here for a while, sun gazing, since the sun was way up there, all the way down. I've been looking at the sun all day. You know that's what I do as the enlightened Black Buddha, Christ incarnate. Sun gazing is truly the key to enlightenment. Sun gazing is the key to powering our being. And even just being outside, absorbing sun rays, even if it's a cloudy day, you're gonna feel better because the sun is always out. The solar energy is always present when you're outdoors, and we're meant to live in an open environment. We're meant to be outside and connect with the elements, the air, the earth, the ether. That's how we truly feel our best, okay? And today I wanna talk about eating more sunlight, absorbing more sunlight and eating more sunlight, okay? A lot of people are always curious, Neek, what do you eat? What do you eat? What do you eat? I'm gonna tell y'all plain and simple. The main thing that I eat is sunlight. That might sound bizarre to say, but let me explain it. It'll make sense. We are solar beings. We are light beings. We are light. What you're seeing right now, you're looking at me, but you're looking at light. Everything that you see is light and vibration and frequency. And everything is powered by solar energy. The sun is the source of all of life. The source, the great sustainer. The sun is truly God, or Netaru, nature, as I like to say. Obatala, Olodumare, Ra, supreme, the sun. Okay? And we are meant to thrive off of solar energy. We are meant to thrive off of light. The more light that we intake into our body, into our being, the more we are going to be connected to source, connected and aligned with our highest self, living in alignment with our most optimal timeline. And we're going to be powered up to the most charged up state of our being, the most electrified state, because we're light beings, we're electrical beings. So you need to absorb as much sunlight as possible to stimulate your brain, to stimulate your cells, to stimulate your skin. Especially if you have melanin, you need 3 to 6 to 9 more times of sunlight, which means you really need to be out in the sunlight, like bare minimum of like 3 hours a day, if I'm really keeping it a buck with you. Because most people, someone with no or little melanin, everyone has melanin to some degree, melanin of the skin, that's a different story, but everybody needs sunlight. But someone who is even extremely pale in skin color, they need sunlight at least 45 minutes a day to an hour to start developing that. So if you're deeply melanated, if you're deeply dark skinned, you need to really be out in the sunlight all the time in order to truly thrive. And what this is gonna do is when you're in sunlight, you guys gotta understand, we are like solar batteries, we're solar panels. And we've currently been operating at like less than 3%, honestly even less than 1% of our charge. Our entire life, we've been operating in critical condition. Of course, our bodies are so intelligent. Our brains are so high functioning. And our body is truly the pinnacle of the cosmos. We're the pinnacle of the cosmos. All of creation is, but we are. So our body's so intelligent that we reserve our energy systems in order to still operate in low power mode. But we've still been operating in critical conditioning, because if you look at society today, first of all, we wear clothes. So we're already blocking ourselves from absorbing sunlight even when we are outside. But most people spend most of their time indoors, inside, in offices, artificial light, artificial screens. You go from inside your house to your job inside, then you go to the gym inside, then you go to the grocery store inside, then you go to wherever else where you do kumbaya. This is most people. The average person is not getting nearly enough sunlight, okay? I talk about lux in a different video, lux being the standard unit of illuminance, how we measure sunlight and how you measure sun absorption. But basically, if you're not getting enough sunlight, you're not going to be powered up to your most optimal state. You're not even going to be able to access your full capabilities. You're not going to be able to have superpowers without enough sunlight. You're not going to be able to have psychic abilities. You're not going to be able to do a lot of these things that we're meant to do because we don't have enough sunlight. Reverse age, okay? We're truly eternal beings, but we limit ourselves because our mind and because we don't get enough sunlight. So simply by being outside in the sun, you're going to power your body to naturally, instinctively start operating at its full potential because you have so much solar energy that naturally you just have more momentum. Your alignment with your highest self. You start making the moves that make the most sense to your soul inside because you're connected to source. You are the sun. Remember, we are the sun. So when you sun gaze, when you absorb so much sunlight, you become the sun. You become a megastar down here on Earth, and you instinctively start operating like that. Not only that, when you can't absorb sunlight, what I meant about eating more sunlight, we need to eat more foods that absorb sunlight, y'all. This is what the video was getting to when I initially started about my diet. What do I eat, Neek? I'm outside in the sunlight all the time, which helps me burn fat, stay shredded. I'm in a fasted state all the time, y'all. I was telling my little brother the other day, I live my entire life fasted, for real. Everything you guys see me do, I'm fasted. The only time I'm not fasted is when goddamn I'm laying down at the end of the night getting ready to go to sleep. That's the only time, for real. Every other time it's just me operating off my own being and my reserves from the night before, of course. But for the most part, after I empty that, I'm charged up by the sun. I drink water, but I dry fast a lot too, y'all. So when I do eat, I'm eating sunlight. That means I'm eating things that have been outside absorbing sunlight. I'm eating natural foods of the earth. I'm eating a lot of apples. I'm eating a lot of fruits, vegetables. I'm eating a lot of watermelon. Everything that's seeded, it has to have a seed, because if it don't got a seed, it ain't no good. Okay, the seed is the source of all life. The seed is what carries that solar intelligence and that solar energy and the DNA that when you eat it is gonna update your cells. Okay, because that's what the sun does. Remember, the sun is solar intelligence. The sun, the plasma rays in the sun carries information from every galaxy, from all around the cosmos, in order to update your being. That's how you stay up to date. You get outside every day. When you can't get some more sunlight, nighttime, you eat the sunlight. I eat an apple that's been outside growing towards the sun, an orange that's been growing towards the sun. Everything grows towards the sun for a reason, because it's stimulated and made possible by the sunlight. Okay, so when I eat sunlight, when I eat my fruits and my veggies, you name it, whatever it is. I got my apples, I got my oranges, I got my watermelon, I got my cantaloupe, my honeydew, I got my broccoli, I got my asparagus, I got my carrots, I got my peas, I got my quinoa, I got my edamame, I got my cashews, I got my potatoes, I got my yams, I got all this food, everything that absorbs sunlight, What's up, y'all? Love and light, y'all. Appreciate it. I saw y'all walking behind me. I didn't want to just not say nothing, y'all. Yeah, just spreading love, y'all. But sunlight, eating sunlight, y'all. We eat sunlight. And when you eat that sunlight, you feel your best, you look your best, y'all. Y'all have almost never seen me bloated or skin not shining or, you feel me, sitting down, abs not still popping. You feel me? I sit down and I still got a goddamn 8-pack because I eat sunlight. And not only that, I'm in the sunlight all the time. So the sun, I'm sweating out body fat. I'm burning body fat for fuel constantly, absorbing solar energy so I can just operate at my most optimal state. And sunlight is the key, y'all. So when you see me, every time I pop up, you should just think about the sun and think about go outside and absorb some more sunlight. If when you think of Neek Netaru, then light and black Buddha, you think of sunlight, then hey, I'll be happy in life. Because that's all I want to do is just inspire people and remind people to go out there and get more sunlight, absorb more sunlight, eat more sunlight, Gaze at the sun, y'all. Oh, I almost dropped my phone. My fault. But that's one of the most powerful ways. This last minute, I'm going to talk about sun gazing. I'm already at the 10-minute mark. I'm going to keep going. But when you, unfortunately, the clouds already covered up the sun right now, but I'm going to still talk about it. When you're gazing at the sun, that's the most powerful way. That's the most intimate way you can interact with the sun, because the eyes are the portal to the soul. The eyes are the window to the soul. Everything you perceive through your eyes, okay? And the sun is a portal. The sun is your third eye in the sky, okay? That's for a different video, Shambhavi Mahamudra, when you really gaze at the light that's entered your being. But when you sun gaze, you are letting the solar energy, letting the solar plasma rays into your the deepest parts of your being, the deepest parts of your soul, and you're enlightening yourself. Even talking about it now, whenever I'm gazing at the sun, I can feel my brain. I can feel the sunlight touching parts of my brain and supercharging the neurons, so I'm thinking faster. Like that, like it's a superpower, sun gazing. That's how you supercharge your being. That's how you become electrified, okay? It's a reason I look like I do. It's a reason I speak how I speak. It's a reason I shine how I shine. And my aura is just so magnetic. And all of life is drawn to me, attracted to me. I'm talking bees, butterflies, beetles, like cats, dogs, babies. It don't matter. And I'm saying this radiantly because I become the sun. I absorb so much sunlight. I'm just love, light, and abundance. I truly just love. I've truly become a beacon of love and peace and abundance. And all of life is drawn to that. I don't mean no harm. I just mean solar energy. Okay, so I'm gonna stop this video right now. They're over there, vroom, vroom, vrooming. Sirens over here, sirening. That's how you know I'm speaking all facts. But yeah, solar energy, sunlight is the key. Sunlight is the key to accessing your highest self, reaching your full potential, and just looking and feeling your best. Sunlight is the key. It's the enlightened black Buddha Christ incarnate. Yo, hey, y'all peep the Buddha knots? You feel me? This is the first long form with the Buddha knots. Let me know in the comments what y'all want to see more of. Like, y'all just want me to record everything? I'm gonna just start recording everything I do for real, my entire life. I be out in nature, I be out and about all day, all night. Absorbing sunlight. It's Neek Netaru, the enlightened black Buddha, Christ incarnate. Ashe, love and light, y'all. Stardust for y'all journey always. Ashe, love and light.